Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Sue with Homesteading with Sue, and today I'm going to do a different kind of take on potatoes au gratin, and I'm going to put stuffed pork chops on top. So first off, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to mix everything in this bowl, and then I'll put it into this 9x13, which I will go ahead and spray right now so I don't forget to do that. Okay, so I'm going to start with my onion first. It was kind of a smaller onion. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that off of there and cut the rest of this onion up by hand. That way I don't end up cutting myself with the mandolin. I'm going to go ahead and just throw that into the pan. And I also have 2 heads of chopped garlic, which they were elephant heads, so they're pretty big heads. Go ahead and get these to come apart. When we mix them up, they will also come apart. This is kind of an extra step, but that's okay. And I'm going to add some bell peppers to this tonight, some spinach, and of course some seasonings. Okay. Now I'm just going to cut potatoes with the mandolin. I washed them already. I did not peel them. We're gonna, my oven is preheated to 350 degrees already, and we'll cook these for an hour and a half. On the first hour, first hour and 15 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and cover them with tin foil. These are kind of small potatoes, so I got several of them. I need to get a mandolin that doesn't bite me. Actually, I have one, I just don't know exactly where it's at. do one more. And I have already cut my peppers, but I'm not going to put the whole amount in there. That would be too many, I think. I have found out that once you're done playing with the mandolin, you should always put it away, because somehow I find ways to hit it with my elbow or my arm. Or I'm going to use some of this fresh thyme. You just pull it backwards off of the stem. And then, of course, I'm going to use some Lawrys seasoning, salt, and pepper in this also. And then I'm going to stuff my my pork chops with spinach, cream cheese, okay, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and get the spinach out. I thought what I would do is get rid of some of these stems. And kind of just rip it up a little bit. A little more, and that will be plenty enough. Okay, that's enough of that. We do empty the first container of Lawrys salt first. Oh, I think that's enough salt, Lawrys. I won't use the other container. And then I'm just going to take the lid off this pepper. Put some in my hand. And then we're going to get some of the bell pepper. put in here. And we're going to stir it up. And the best way to do that is with my hands. All right. So this is what it looks like now. And go ahead and put it into the pan. Level it out. Okay, normally at this point I would make the cheese sauce to go over the top, but I don't want to move it yet to the stove, so I'm going to go ahead and do the pork first. They're extra thick, so I'm going to cut them and open them up. Like that. Right, I'll be right back. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, sorry about that, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put cream cheese on each one. All right. I'm going to use a knife. I'll probably end up using my fingers, but I'm going to use a knife to go ahead and spread that out on the whole pork chop. Not perfect, but it'll work. I'm going to use some seasoning salt on the inside. Well, that way. And then some pepper. Some onion powder. I probably will not put any pepper on the outside because I got a little carried away with the pepper on the inside. And some garlic powder. Alright, now I'm going to put some bell peppers in there. I'm going to put some spinach in. The biggest trick is to get it to stay in when you go to fold it, because if not, then everything just comes out, which happens all the time, so that's a normal thing. Alright, so I got some on there. Now I'm just going to close them up. Season the outside. I will probably put these in upside down when I put them on the pan so that we can go ahead and season the other side. Alright, so now I'm going to move you over to the stove and make the gratin dressing for this. Alright, so now for the sauce. Turn my burner on like medium. I have 3 tablespoons of butter right here. I'm going to put in the pan. Whisk it until it gets melted. Waiting for it to melt. I have salt, pepper, flour, milk, and cheese. That's all going to go into this. Waiting for this to melt. And then we're going to put the flour in, 3 tablespoons of flour. We're going to cook that together until the cooked flour taste is gone. It's going to be like how you make a roux. Okay, so that's all melted, so I'm going to go ahead and do my flour. One, two, and three. Whisk this together. It's going to get nice and hard. Or like a paste. All right, now we're going to pour in the milk. I do believe it's like 2 cups of milk. I'm just doing it from sight, sorry. Add some salt and pepper now. Get this good and mixed together. And then we'll add about 2.5 good-sized handfuls of cheese. I think it needs a little bit more milk. Okay. Now I have some Kobe Jack cheese that I'm using. Doesn't matter what kind of cheese you use. Stir this together until it's all nice and melted. And then we're going to pour it over our potato, spinach, bell pepper mixture. This piece right here would go faster if you used actual cheese that you grated, because already shredded cheese, they put a coating on and it doesn't melt as good as it does if it's not been already shredded when you buy it. Come on, get off. Oh, good. Just where I need it. Come on. Okay, so now I'm going to go over and pour it onto the mixture, and I'll be back for you after that's in just a second. Alright, so now I'm going to put my cheese sauce over this mixture. Mix it kind of together. In the pan. I don't think I put quite enough milk in that. But that's okay. It'll be fine. Now I'm going to put in my pork chops on top, upside down, so we can season the top. And then I will go ahead and put the aluminum foil over. Like I said, the first hour and 15 minutes I'm going to cook it with the aluminum foil on, and then I'll take the aluminum foil off for the last 15. Alright, now we're going to foil over top. And put it in our 350-degree oven that's preheated. And when it's done, I'll come back. Alright, so this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven and cooking at 350 degrees for an hour and 30 minutes. Looks delicious. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.